Indian top movie star Priyanka Chopra visits Ethiopia New Business Ethiopia. Reporting business since 2009. Reporting business since 2009. At Bombaysai Refugee Primary School, Chopra Jonas met 8-year-old Zulfa Atta EY, one of 6,000 students registered at the school. Zulfa enrolled in. Zulfa is just one of so many students I met who are eager to be in school, Chopra Jonas said. Like many refugees, it was amazing to walk into classrooms packed with students eager to learn, said Chopra Jonas. So long as children at both Hitsats and ADI Harush camps, schools, health centers, and other essential services are integrated and serve both Eritrean refugees and Ethiopian nationals. These camps sit very closely to the neighboring host Ethiopian community, said Chopra Jonas. Like their refugee, Chopra Jonas watched a football match in which both Ethiopian and Eritrean players participated. The two captains, at ADI Harush camp, Chopra Jonas visited a government-run nutrition screening center and nearby Matesbury Hospital, both of which service refugees as well as members of the host communities. Here, babies, what I saw in Ethiopia is the capacity of human beings to empathize with and alleviate human suffering, said Chopra Jonas. Ethiopia UNICEF is urging governments to stand up for refugees and asylum seekers by adopting policies that address the causes that uproot children from their homes. Helping uprooted, President Mary Robinson reflects on climate justice in Ethiopia.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.